Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Athlete Inc., the series that showcases some of the fine artwork on some of the local athletes in and around the state of Montana. And today we've got Bison offensive and defensive lineman Kolby Noble. Welcome, man.
Thank you.
Look at that ink, dude. Okay, so first things first, we always like to start off with establishment as far as how old were you when you got it?
It would have been just this year, so I was 16, turning 17.
Wow. So did they do the waiver sign?
Yep.
And okay.
Yep.
So the parents were cool with it.
Yep.
Obviously. But so you couldn't wait to 18. Why this and why then?
So originally I wanted this little tattoo right here.
Okay.
For my uncle. And then there was one day my mom made a snarky comment to my dad. And so he went out to the hot tub and started thinking, and he came back inside and was like, we're going to get matching arm sleeve tattoos. And my mom didn't think he could do it.
Wow. Go big or go home. Okay.
Yep.
Obviously that works out well.
Yeah.
How long did that piece take?
Somewhere around 10 hours.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot of detail too. Okay. So I know for me, my first one was because I was 18, I was out of the house, I was ready to go and start rebelling, and the first order of business was to get a tattoo on my arm. I actually fainted because I didn't eat anything beforehand. So what was your tattoo experience like, and ultimately the whole negotiation process with the parents and getting it booked and then getting it done?
So there wasn't really much negotiation, but overall, I really liked the tattoo process. My artist, James, was a really good guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you look at it the whole time or did you have to look away at first?
I was looking at it pretty much the whole time if I wasn't on my phone.
Did you have a playlist that you were listening to?
No, I kept forgetting my headphones for both of the sessions.
I had heavy rock music cranked up in my headphones. They said that'll help. I was like, all right, you guys are the experts. How many different, variations did you guys go through of the design?
I think there was 2 or 3 different variations we had.
Okay. And how did you guys ultimately land on that one?
Pretty sure it was just the easiest route for our artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got one. Biggest question now is, what's the next one? Not if, but obviously when.
Yeah. I might get something more for my uncle later.
Okay.
And then something for my parents too later.
Why the uncle as far as the significance of the arm piece and the family?
So, my uncle, he killed himself a while ago, and he was like my best friend pretty much.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful tribute. We're going to look at that thing a little closer.
Strength, fertility, and kingship. It's associated with the god Kronos, the deviant of the hunt. The tree of life, it symbolizes the interconnections of life, representing the link between the physical, spiritual worlds, as well as the birth, death, and rebirth parts of it. The wolf symbolizes loyalty, instinct, and guardianship, representing the bonds of family.
Mm-hmm. So I know for me, I've gotten one on every part of my body except for my back and my neck, and I don't think I'll ever do the neck thing. But for you, are we going to keep going on that arm, or do you have other spots on the body you're looking to check off a list?
Not really. Just kind of wherever I think it would look the best.
Okay. Yep. So what designs or what other things are you thinking of next as far as family? Because it seems like that's a big driving force to what you want to get on you forever.
I was thinking about getting some Roman numeral dates.
Okay.
Yep, somewhere.
Any dates particular?
Probably my uncle's birthday, parents' birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, something little tribute.
All right. And as far as since you guys got this together, you and your dad, is this a continued agreement where when you get one, he has to get another one?
No,
too?
I don't think so. I think that was a one and done thing.
Okay. Is there anything that you think you could convince him to get again if you guys went down that road?
I could probably convince him to get something hunting related.
Okay. I was going to say, at this point, you guys could probably both get bison tattoos.
We probably could. We probably could.
Well, how far have you thought about like how much body you want covered with tattoos yet? Because that's a pretty big piece for your first one.
It was pretty big, but I don't think I'm going to cover much more.
Okay. All right. So it'll be little pieces here and there kind of, and however they fill, they fill.
Yeah.
That is black and white. Do you want anything with color in it?
Not that I've thought of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as far as the reaction when you first got that done and went back to school and saw your buddies, like what was that like? Did they know, or did you just show up with this
I told a couple of them, but everyone kept saying the same thing. Like, that's super duper cool. Can't wait to see you with that on the field.
Have you inspired anybody to get their first tattoo?
I don't think so. I think I've like helped them, maybe like convince them to get one, but I think they've had the idea before. I think I just kind of, I don't know, maybe.
Well, you certainly are easy to pick out on the football field now. Has it upped your intimidation factor on the field, being on the line at all?
Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it has.
You hit the line with a little more swagger with that, right? Yep. Anything on the back? Any big pieces you're thinking about?
No, not the back. You can't really see the back. So I don't think it's really a good spot to pay tributes.
Well, what inspired that design? I mean, because it's a very intricate, very detailed design.
So we're a Celtic family.
Okay.
So that kind of swayed us to get the Celtic stuff, which I really like the designs that we did. Yeah, it's kind of, my dad wanted to pay tribute to the Celtic.
Okay. So there are a lot of family ties, a lot of tribute being paid there. Like I said, the design looks great. Yeah. Anything random that you've considered? I mean, obviously I said the Bison logo, that makes sense, but anything random, like one-off that you say, I could see that on my body at some point?
There's been before I got the tattoo, I was thinking about getting like a little deer somewhere. Okay. Little deer or elk.
No favorite band or favorite anything like that you want to have forever? There'll come a time, trust me. Yeah. All right. Well, any advice for people looking to get their first tattoo?
It's not really that bad. Just find an artist that you can connect to, and it'll be an amazing experience.
Yeah. Shout out to the artist already. What shop was it done at? Was that here in town?
Yeah, it was at Alpha Tattoos, right there on 10th, by James. He's a really good guy.
All right, James at Alpha Tattoo, if you're looking to get your first one and have it be a family affair, who knows, maybe a family tradition after that.
Yeah.
But that'll do it for another great episode of Athlete Inc. Thank you so much for sharing your ink with us, man.
Yep. Thank you.
For the F.A.N. Show, I'm Richard Tiemann.